In this video, we're going to walk through how to get your downloads once you've purchased them from One Less Thing. Now, once you go through the checkout, there is this option on the checkout page to go ahead and access your files from here. Once you click on that, you will see, particularly if you've ordered curriculum, if you have folders of files, or if you want to get the one gigantic download file, it's all going to be right here. If you ordered multiple products, they're all going to be right here and organized in order. And if they have folders for each of them, they will be underneath the product you ordered. On this order, I only ordered one, so you'll see all the products, all the folders for the complete curriculum Animal Science here. Now, if you had an administrator order the curriculum or a digital product for you, you will get or even if you order it yourself, you also have the option to access it from an email link. So if somebody else ordered it for you, they may forward you the email link. Either way, you will also access your digital files, and ta-da, you get to the same place. So they will be all organized for you, and you can download them from there. Now, if you want to download the one gigantic zip file, if you got a complete curriculum, as you can see, there it is right there. If you want to download individual documents, you just open each folder and click on them to download the PDFs or the PowerPoints as needed. If you are downloading a zip file, it will need to be unzipped, and we'll go over that in just a second. But most people, the biggest problem we see is that most people will download a file and then they don't know where it went. And so one of the things you need to figure out is once you download it, where does your computer put it? Now, I am on a Mac, so I'm very fortunate in that when I click on something to download it, I see it go, choop, and it comes down here, and it's in my downloads, and I can open it just like that. However, if you're on a PC, then it might be somewhere else, and you need to maybe navigate. On Mac, we have Finder, but on a PC, you may have to navigate to where your downloads go. So, and it may not give you that handy little icon going down into your folder like that if you're on a PC. So a lot of people will click on it and then just think it's not working, and it's just because their computer is hiding it from them. So before you start downloading your files, make sure you know where to look. Where is your computer going to download them? A lot of people will also think they've downloaded it, and instead it opens up in a browser window, which is great unless you're trying to save it, and then you'll need to still download it from that browser window when you're finished using it from there. So, like I said, make sure before you start downloading your files, you know where they go. The other issue we see people having is if they download the zip file. When you download the zip file, it is going to take a little longer because it is going to be, as we said, one gigantic file. You can see it's much bigger over here, and then it's going to be in a little zip folder like this. Now, I am fortunate, again, because I am on a Mac, that when I click this zip folder, it automatically unzips for me. And so you will see that once you unzip the folder, you can still see that you have the zip file here that needs to be unzipped, and then it'll unzip and everything will be in its individual little folders for you, and then you can go and open and use those individual files, whether they be PDFs or PowerPoints. At this point, once they are downloaded on your computer, you can save them to your hard drive, or a specific place in your hard drive. You can save them to your Google Drive. You can upload them to Dropbox. You can upload them to your Google Classroom. The only thing is be sure that you are following copyright rules in that wherever you put them digitally, that has to be password protected. So if you add these files to your Google Drive, then you just have to make it so that you don't share it with anybody else. Or if you upload it to your Google Classroom, obviously students have to be able to log in to get to your Google Classroom, but you can't just upload it to something like a Squarespace page or a WordPress page or something like that where anybody, or a Weebly page where anybody can see it, because that is against the copyright, because you have purchased these materials, so they need to stay with the person that purchased them and not be available on the World Wide Web. So I hope that has been helpful so that you can see the process, whether you are going from accessing your digital files from your email or from the the end of cart page, the thank you page once you purchase them, or whether you've been forwarded the download link from someone that purchased them, like a CTA director. And then that way you can see the process for downloading your files. If you are having issues downloading, maybe you can't see the files, the link isn't opening up, the two things we do notice is that sometimes when you click and it's opening on a new window, it might be a pop-up blocked over here. So sometimes if you're on Safari, you'll see pop-up window blocked, and then you can click it and then it will open it. And then the other issue is just Google Chrome. Well, Google Chrome just likes to create issues for lots of things. It can be awesome and so user-friendly on some things, and then it can just be a real pain in the neck on other ones. So if you're having trouble on one browser, we do recommend trying it on another browser, like maybe Firefox or something like that, to see if the problem is the browser or if there is some other issue there. So I hope that's been helpful, and you can see how you can download your files and get to them once you have purchased a product from One Less Thing. Thanks so much, and let us know if you have any questions.